KSMO Salem.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your noon hour weather forecast. Today will continue to be mostly cloudy with a high temperature near 65 degrees. Southerly winds will be 14 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 31 miles per hour. Tonight we could have some isolated showers between midnight and 1 a.m. That chance of our precipitation tonight is 20%. Skies will be cloudy, but gradually they'll become partly cloudy tonight with a low temperature around 52 degrees. Southerly winds will be 11 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 36 miles per hour. Tomorrow should be sunny with a high temperature reaching near 73 degrees with southeastern winds 7 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. We expect mostly clear skies tomorrow night with a low around 48 degrees. Southerly winds will be 5 to 7 miles per hour. Then we'll be sunny again on Thursday with a high temperature near 73. Southerly winds Thursday will be 8 to 15 miles per hour, becoming westerly during the afternoon. And winds on Thursday could gust as high as 29 miles per hour. Skies will be mostly clear Thursday night, low around 32. Then Friday should be sunny with a high temperature near 53 degrees. We expect partly cloudy skies Friday night with low around 28 degrees. Our weekend's going to start out on Saturday with a chance of snow showers. Yes, you heard me right, snow showers. But we'll be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 47 degrees. Kind of hard to envision how snow showers and 47-degree temperatures are going to go together, but we'll wait till Saturday to see how that pans out. Saturday night will be mostly clear with low around 23. Then Sunday should be sunny with a high temperature near 42. Sunday night will be mostly clear with low around 16 degrees. And that next work week starts out on Monday with sunny skies and a high temperature near 43 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Finally, the days are getting longer, and I swear I can feel it in my chest. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. It's like someone opened a window I didn't even know had been shut. The sun hangs a little higher, the light lasts a little longer, and suddenly the world feels less heavy. There's something about extra daylight that makes the day feel possible again. After months of early darkness and gray skies, it's easy to forget how much sunlight matters. Those long winter nights can drag on, wearing down patience and energy. But now, even when the work is hard and the chores never seem to end, the light reminds us that we're moving forward. Every extra minute of sun is a small gift and a reminder that spring is just around the corner and that seasons, like everything else, do change. But it's more than just daylight. It's the sense of space and breathing room it gives, both mentally and physically. Walking outside and feeling the warmth of the sun on your face, hearing birds sing a little louder, seeing green peeking through the brown, it's restorative. I think farmers might know this feeling best. Long days in the field aren't a burden when the sun is shining, and planning for the next season feels doable again. There's energy in longer days, hope in every sunrise. Finally, I can breathe again. Finally, the world feels open, and I feel like myself again. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
Thursday, February 26th is Give FFA Day. This one-day initiative held during National FFA Week funds programs that support leadership, personal growth, and career success. Make a donation of any amount and make a difference in the lives of almost 27,000 Missouri FFA members. Donate to your local FFA chapter or the Missouri FFA Foundation by clicking on Donate to Give FFA Day at MissouriFFA.org.
Life can be tough. Sometimes it feels like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. No matter what you're going through, help is always available. 988 is more than just a number. It's a lifeline for anyone who's struggling. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or you just need someone to talk to, 988 is there for you. 24/7 confidential support. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to feel better. Reach out to 988. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
The foundation is set.
Missouri knocks off the #1 team in the nation.
The frame is built.
On the run, Mitchell for the flush, Missouri by 20.
And the gates
The habits, the response to detail, the execution, all that stuff matters.
are open.
Drives right baseline to the rim, jams it as he hangs and got fouled.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
Cruz, here comes the three. Bang! He splashed it home.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity is quiet. Bids and asking prices haven't surfaced. If business follows the trend of recent weeks, significant trade volume will likely be delayed until sometime Thursday or Friday. At the Joplin Regional Stockyards in Missouri, feeder steers weighing less than 800 pounds were $5 to $20 higher. Yearling steers weighing more than 800 pounds sold from $10 lower to $3 higher. Feeder heifers were uneven from $15 lower to $20 higher across most weights and classes. The USDA says demand was very good on a heavy supply. Medium and large one feeder steer, 650 to 697 pounds, brought $408 to $442. Feeder steers, 751 to 797 pounds, brought $357 to $388. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 657 to 690 pounds, brought $356 to $410. Box beef was mixed at midday with light to moderate demand for moderate offerings. Choice down 86 cents at $366.91. Select was 14 cents higher at $361.37. Cash hog prices were not reported at midday. There were just a handful of negotiated purchases. Processors continue to have leverage and are able to move needed numbers without having to get too aggressive in their procurement efforts. Demand matters right now, and there are lingering concerns about its strength both on the global market and domestically. The industry also continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs, which are ample, and hog weights, which are running well above year-ago levels. The 5-day rolling average for barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct is 87.58. It's 87.95 for the Iowa, Minnesota, and for the Western Corn Belt, that 5-day rolling average is 87.74. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets are steady at $66, and pork values were lower at midday, down $1.43 at $95.42. Bellies were sharply lower. Butts, hams, ribs, picnics, and loins were also lower. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
Behind every headline is a reporter who understands agriculture. The Brownfield Ag News team of anchors and reporters brings you the stories that matter most: markets, weather, policy, technology, and the people who power rural America. We are in the field, at industry events, talking directly with farmers, agribusiness leaders, and decision makers, asking the questions that affect your operation and your community. Brownfield's anchors and reporters know agriculture because they live it, bringing clarity to complex issues and delivering news you can trust day after day. From local reports to national coverage, our team works to keep you informed, connected, and ahead. When agriculture needs a voice, it turns to Brownfield. Brownfield Ag News, reported by people who know agriculture. Find us on your local Brownfield radio station and on brownfieldagnews.com nationwide daily.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements, and is being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and it is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday, or check it out online. Bonnie A. Hunter of Newburgh passed away Sunday, February 15th, at the age of 85 years. Funeral services for Bonnie Hunter will be at the James Gar Mortuary in Rolla Thursday, February 19th at 12 noon. Visitation for family and friends of Bonnie Hunter will also be on Thursday prior to the service starting at 11 o'clock and continuing your service time at 12 noon. And it will be at the Big Piney Cemetery. And all arrangements for Bonnie A. Hunter of Newburgh are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Marvin Laverne Gillum, age 89, of Cuba, Missouri, formerly of Davisville, passed away Thursday, January 22nd. Celebration of life for Marvin Gillum will be at 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon, February 21st, at the Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Marvin Gillum will also be on Saturday, February 21st, from 1 until service time at 2 o'clock. And all arrangements for Marvin Laverne Gillum of Cuba, Missouri, formerly of Davisville, are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum. Randy Lynn Land, age 62, of Salem, passed away Sunday, February 8th. Graveside services for Randy Land will be at 5 p.m. Saturday, February 21st, at the Mount Hermon Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Salem Public Library or the Rolla Mission. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Randy Lynn Land of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
This is St. Louis Blues analyst Joey Vitale. There is nothing more exhilarating than watching St. Louis Blues hockey in person. But if you can't make it to the game, you can catch all the action here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can contact them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Salem Memorial Hospital Board of Directors will hold their regular meeting tonight at 7 o'clock in the hospital library. After the call to order, roll call, and approval of the agenda, the board will discuss approval of policies and procedures from infectious diseases, including the healthcare worker immunization policy. Any registered public comments or presentations will be heard before the operational reports from Chief Executive Officer Brooke Bowman, Chief Nursing Officer Amber Hogan, and the Quality Improvement Director Kendra Mowbray. There is no unfinished business on this meeting's agenda. Under new business, the board will discuss the 340B mock audit, the hospital strategic plan through fiscal year 2031, and the Child Care Allowance benefit or grant. The meeting will then adjourn to executive session to discuss legal and personnel matters before adjourning. Except for the executive session, the meeting of the Salem Hospital Board of Directors is open to the public. Anyone that would like to attend by telephone or electronic means should contact SMH Administration offices at 573-729-6626, extension 4005. The Missouri Department of Conservation reminds hunters that Missouri youth archery and firearms turkey hunters can apply online for 2026 spring turkey managed hunts during this month at mdc.mo.gov/spring turkey hunts. Managed hunt details and application procedures are outlined on the web page. Drawing results will be posted starting March 15th. Spring turkey hunting opens with the spring youth portion April 11th and 12th, followed by the regular spring turkey season from April 20th through May 10th. Detailed information on spring turkey hunting will be available in MDC's 2026 Spring Turkey Hunting Regulations and Information Booklet, available where permits are sold. Learn more about turkey hunting in Missouri at mdc.mo.gov. Healthy Dent County is inviting parents and caregivers to attend Tech Safety, a practical and informative class designed to help families protect children in today's digital world. The event will take place Tuesday evening, March 3rd from 6 to 7 at the Salem Community Center at the Armory at 1200 West Rolla Road here in Salem. This parent-focused session will provide real-world guidance on how to protect children online, recognizing common digital risk, setting healthy technology boundaries, and building safe and responsible technology habits at home. As children and teens spend increasing amounts of time online, understanding digital safety has become essential for families. This class aims to equip parents with practical tools and strategies they can immediately implement. The event will feature guest speaker Linda Koslowski, a prevention consultant with Prevention Consultants of Missouri, who has extensive experience in youth safety and digital risk prevention. Linda brings valuable insight into helping families navigate online challenges while promoting healthy communication and responsible technology use. Representatives from Healthy Denton County said that this class is about empowering parents since technology is part of everyday life, and with the right knowledge, families can create safe and balanced digital environments at home. This free class is open to the public, and parents, grandparents, and caregivers are encouraged to attend. Those wanting to participate are asked to RSVP to Healthy Denton County's Carlos Lopez. Carlos can be reached by phone at 573-729-8163 or contacted by email at carlos@salemcommunitycenter.org. For more information, feel free to contact Healthy Denton County. Bunker R3 FBLA team recently traveled to Arcadia Valley for the District 12 Leadership Conference competition. Students were tasked with competing in a wide variety of events. Congratulations to the following students for placing in their respective fields. Senior Ethan Forster placed second in Future Business Educator. Senior Riley Skaggs placed second in Agribusiness and fourth in Economics. Senior Jayton Skaggs placed fourth in Accounting 1. Junior Reagan Bowen placed fourth in Sales Presentation. Junior Jacqueline Brawley of Bunker R3 placed for Arcadia Valley's FBLA team and received first place in the website design. Sophomore Wyatt Amsden placed first in Insurance and Risk Management, second in Intro Business Concepts, and third in Intro to Info Technology. Sophomore Bella Sanders placed third in Intro to Business Procedures. Sophomore Gus Skaggs placed fourth in Intro to Supply Chain Management. Sophomore Daley Martin placed fourth in Management, and sophomore Owen Gant placed first in Intro to Supply Chain and Management. Congratulations to all these students on your FBLA competition results. To learn more about Missouri FBLA, you can visit mofbla.org. Have you ever wanted to sell goods at the farmer's market but don't know how to start or where to start? The University of Missouri Extension will teach a 5-part online series on selling at the farmer's market March 9th through 13th from noon to 1 in the afternoons. The series is designed for those interested in selling produce and other goods at local farmers markets. MU Extension professionals and representatives from the Missouri Department of Agriculture will cover topics including marketing, business planning, resources through MU Extension and the Missouri Department of Agriculture, and regulations for selling various foods, including value-added and cottage foods. Extension specialists would also cover how farmers market vendors should handle sales tax. Participants will hear from farmers about their marketing strategies. Missouri Sustainable Agriculture Research and Education is helping to sponsor the program. The Zoom sessions will be recorded and available for viewing for a limited time. For more information, contact MU Extension Horticulture Specialist Matthew Hutchman at 417-358-2158 or online at HUCHTEMAN@missouri.edu. Registration is available on the University of Missouri Extension website. The Missouri State Highway Patrol is accepting applications for the 127th recruitment class. The patrol is encouraging qualified individuals of all backgrounds to apply. Testing will be held in Jefferson City, Missouri. Those who successfully complete testing will move forward in a multi-phase selection process. This process is designed to identify individuals with discipline, grit, and commitment to becoming Missouri State Highway Patrol troopers. The 127th recruit class is scheduled to begin training January 4th, 2027. To be eligible, candidates must possess a high school diploma or GED equivalent and be 21 years of age upon graduating from the Patrol's Law Enforcement Academy. Upon graduating from the Patrol's Academy, troopers are eligible to earn credit hours through Mineral Area College, the University of Central Missouri, through Missouri State University, or through Southwest Baptist University. During the academy, recruits may also be eligible to receive an Associate of Applied Science degree at Mineral Area College by completing general education credit hours through online courses. The starting annual salary when entering the academy is $66,432. Upon graduation, the salary increases to $73,824. Salary increases will occur after 3 years of service, and additional salary increases may reach a maximum annual salary of $98,448 after 12 years of service. Other benefits include group health insurance, contributory retirement, career advancement, and more. The Missouri State Highway Patrol's uniform guidelines allow troopers to have tattoos or brands as long as they meet requirements. The selection process is multi-phase testing procedure, including a written examination, a physical fitness for duty assessment, polygraph examination, background investigation, and an oral interview. After a conditional offer of employment, the applicant must successfully complete a medical examination, a psychological examination and interview, drug screening, and final applicant review. Successful applicants will be notified of their duty assignment prior to the start of the academy. Interested individuals can learn more about qualifications by contacting a patrol recruiter by calling 1-800-796-7000. You can apply online at joinmshp.us. Lieutenant Governor David Weisinger announced the Lieutenant Governor's Award for American Patriotism as the nation approaches the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 2026. The contest invites Missouri students in grades K through 12 to submit letters explaining why they are proud to be an American. Students may choose one of two prompts: I am proud to be an American because, or I love America because. Word count requirements are 50 words for K through 3, 100 words for 4th to 6th grade, and 200 words for 7th through 12th grade. All letters must be postmarked no later than March 1st, 2026, and mailed to the office of Lieutenant Governor David Weisinger, Missouri State Capitol, 201 Capitol Avenue, Room 224, Jefferson City, Missouri, 65101. Weisinger said the contest is a call to young people to celebrate the blessings of liberty, the sacrifices of founders, and the enduring values that have made the United States exceptional. He noted it is important to instill in children a deep love for America when many voices seek to divide and diminish shared heritage. State Representative Darren Chappell recalled the tremendous celebrations of the bicentennial of 1976 and said his pride in the country has continued to grow. He noted that educating children in the unique qualities of liberty enshrined in the nation's 250-year history is imperative for them to mature into well-rounded citizens. Renee Pace, chairwoman of America 250 Missouri Commission, said the writing project falls under the Educative Initiative, focusing on school-aged youth K through 12. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Spring is right upon us, and J. Medlock Landscaping LLC can help with your big projects, such as excavating, digging ponds, setting up new landscaping, or helping to improve on your existing landscaping. J. Medlock Landscaping LLC can haul rock and dirt, water for your pools and ponds, and even drinking water. Call J. Medlock Landscaping LLC today at 729-DIRT. That's J. Medlock Landscaping LLC, 729-3478.
Do you know who some of the most avid readers of Cardinals Magazine are? It's Cardinal alumni. Our former players tell me time and again that Cardinals Magazine is one of their favorite ways to stay connected to the birds on the bat.
And you know, Ricky, I've heard the same thing. They feel like they're still coming to the ballpark each day when they're enjoying the impressive lineup of feature stories in every issue of Cardinals Magazine.
Cardinals Magazine helps you really get to know the current players, not only their stories in uniform, but who they are off the field and how they got to where they are.
And it doesn't stop with the stories on current players. No one does a better job giving fans a truer picture of everything happening on the field, inside the ballpark, and all over Cardinals Nation. Even stories on our Cardinals alumni.
Join our former players who enjoy the classic coverage of Cardinals Magazine. Subscribe for yourself and your favorite fan at cardinals.com/magazine or 314-345-9000.
Cardinals Magazine. It's all here.
Now time to take a look at local and regional sports. Is being brought to you courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem basketball Tigers will be at Liberty High School in Mountain View tonight to face the Eagles. The varsity game will begin around 7:30 and can be heard live on KSMO Radio 1340 AM and 95.7 FM and audio streamed on KSMO Media. Salem enters the contest with a 16-8 record, while Liberty is 21-2 on the year. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers faced off against the Liberty Lady Eagles last night and fell by the final score of 60-54. Clara Ball led the Lady Tigers with 20 points, followed by Abigail Terrell with 12 points. The Lady Tigers are now 9-14 and are looking to bounce back on the road against Mountain Grove Lady Panthers this Thursday. The Bunker Boys Basketball Eagles were on the road in Farmington to play the Knights yesterday evening. The JV Eagles fell early, 60-23. The Varsity Eagles spent most of their game battling from behind after 11-11 first quarter tie. While the game was close throughout, the Knights started to distance themselves in the fourth, eventually handing Bunker only their second loss on the season, 64-52. The Bunker Eagles boys basketball team will be in Valley tonight. The JV boys game will follow the varsity girls game, and the varsity boys game will conclude the night's trio of games. The Valley varsity boys also recently played Farmington and fell 72-48, and they are 10-11 on the year compared to Bunker's 22-2 record. The Bunker Lady Eagles were in Sparta last night and defeated the Lady Trojans 52-37. Their next game will be on the road in Valley tonight. They'll begin the night's games at 5 o'clock. The Bunker Lady Eagles enter the game with a 20-3 record, while the Lady Vikings are still searching for their first win on the year. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. We're at spring training covering the Cardinals and Royals in Florida. Hall of Famers Ozzie Smith and Yadier Molina at Cardinals camp this week, and Adam Wainwright set to join them as the franchise icons look to mentor a young roster. One player drawing major attention, top prospect J.J. Weatherholt, the number 5 prospect in baseball, who could seize the starting job at second base after tearing it up at Double-A and Triple-A. Manager Ollie Marmol.
Just being able to see the consistency of play and personality, if I'm simplifying it, that's what I'm looking for. It'll be good to see him every day and not just in short stints like we did last year, and truly evaluate that. I think he's going to handle it exceptionally well, just knowing what I know about him.
After bursting onto the scene with a 2.99 ERA and a 4th place finish in American League Rookie of the Year voting, St. Joseph, Missouri native Noah Camara enters spring training in a much different place. Instead of trying to impress, the Royals left-hander is focused on refining his command, sharpening his changeup and cutter, and preparing for hitters who will adjust to him in year 2. With competition for the rotation heating up, Cameron knows nothing is guaranteed, but his manager, Matt Quattrero, looking forward to seeing year 2.
I mean, he had a great rookie season. I think now it's the cat and mouse. It's back and forth. People have seen him now. People understand what he does, and he's going to have to continue to adapt. I mean, it's no different than anyone else. You want to help their stuff get better, their locations get better. He's not giving things away, not making sure that he's protecting all the tips and all those kinds of things that all the pitchers try to work on. But more than anything, it's just being consistent and letting his stuff play in the zone.
The Royals' first spring training game is against the Rangers on Friday, and the Cardinals start spring play Saturday against the Nationals. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Tell your friends about us.
The best radio station I ever heard in my entire life.
KSMO.
At KSMO, it's now time for news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. I'll be back in about 6 minutes with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
With news on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. Republican members of Missouri's congressional delegation are fuming over the shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security. West Central Missouri Congressman Mark Alford says in his latest podcast that shutting down all of Homeland Security just to punish ICE is wrong.
The bad news is that this Democrat shutdown is going to have a lot of impacts on air travel and much more.
Democrats objected to funding Homeland Security after ICE officers shot and killed 2 protesters in Minnesota last month. Missouri's one step closer to regulating gas station slot machines. Elisa Nelson reports.
The State House has given initial approval to Dixon Representative Bill Hardwick's proposal that would replace the current machines with state-regulated ones. The unregulated video slot machines are often found in Missouri gas stations, bars, private clubs, and restaurants.
And Branson's 3-year agreement branding the city as the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs will come to an end on May 15th. This is Missouri Now.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations in Missouri. Hear from the Missouri Cattlemen's Association on the issue.
There's a lot of different techniques and strategies that you can use to harass the birds in a non-lethal way to get rid of them. Effigies, hanging dead birds in a tree works. Get those effigies through the USDA, or you can get a permit, kill one, and do that yourself. You can also cut down roosting trees that are a habitat for these birds. If you see a lot of birds in one tree, it's time for that tree to go. I will add that, vultures in general are very important to our ecosystem. Cleaning up the dead animals is extremely important. The turkey vultures do a good job of that. So do the black vultures, but the black vultures have become more aggressive. Our mission is not to eradicate birds. Our mission is to help farm and ranch families prevent economic devastation, which can make the difference between the black line or the red line in a financial year.
To find out more, go to agriculture.mo.gov.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your latest KSMO weather forecast. We'll continue to be mostly cloudy today with a high temperature near 65 degrees. Winds will be out of the south at 14 to 16 miles per hour with gusts as high as 31 miles per hour. Tonight, we could have some isolated showers between midnight and 1 a.m. That chance for precipitation tonight is 20%. We'll begin the night cloudy, but gradually skies will become partly cloudy and we'll have a low temperature around 52 degrees. Southerly winds will be 11 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 36 miles per hour. Tomorrow should be sunny with a high temperature near 73 degrees. Southwesterly winds will be 7 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. We expect mostly clear skies tomorrow night with low temperature around 48 degrees. Winds will be out of the south at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Thursday will be sunny again with a high temperature again near 73. Southerly winds will be 8 to 15 miles per hour, becoming westerly during Thursday afternoon, and those winds could gust as high as 29 miles per hour. Skies will be mostly clear Thursday night, low around 32 degrees. Then Friday should be sunny with a high temperature near 53. Friday night will be partly cloudy with low around 28. Then we have a chance of snow showers on Saturday with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature near 47 degrees. Saturday night will be mostly clear and colder with a low around 23 degrees. Then Sunday will be sunny with a high temperature near 42. Sunday night, mostly clear and colder yet with a low around 16 degrees. And Monday, sunny skies are forecasted with a high temperature near 43 degrees.
KSMO Salem